Yo, what is going on everyone, Guiding Light here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can unlock the brand new Devil's Ruin sidearm, which just released here today. So unlocking this weapon will require you to start off by going into the sundial. You will need to have access to the heroic sundial. It's really easy to get a team together if you just go on LFG or something like that, so you will need to run the heroic. You're going to need 6 people to do that, so if you don't have friends or clanmates, just go on LFG. You should be able to run through a very easy sundial, and that's how you're going to get started on getting the divinity. So once you have beaten the boss, you will go back to the reward menu and you will be able to claim that as a quest. So the quest is called A Moment in Time, and once you've done the heroic, you're going to need to go to another location. You're actually going to have to go to the tower, speak to Saint 14. Now Saint 14 is actually going to send you to Twilight Gap, where you will go on a little bit of a scavenger hunt. The scavenger hunt won't really take too long. I'll show you guys how to complete that in as little as about 2 minutes, and then you will actually unlock the Devil's Ruin. So in full time from start to finish, you can get this done in about 45 minutes. And honestly, the hardest part of all this is just going to be able to find a fire team to complete the heroic sundial. So once picking up the quest, head to the tower. You're going to need to go to the hangar, speak to Saint 14. He's going to give you another step. Luckily enough, this is actually the last step of the quest already, and you will just need to go over to Twilight Gap, where you can then begin to go on this bit of a scavenger hunt. So you will need to go and find 10 ghost fragments. Now these ghost fragments are scattered all across the map, and I'll show you guys where you can find every single location, starting in the back of the map. So be sure to have your volume on, maybe even turn on your subtitles. There's quite a bit of lore and a lot of audio that is going to go back and forth between the characters. So I'm actually going to let you guys listen to that and also just follow my character around to the 10 locations. It's not all that hidden, and honestly I think the lore is a bit more important than me just running around. So here's the very first location right here, and I'll just let you guys listen to everything that they say. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this quick guide. Luckily enough, it's a short quest today. We don't have to spend hours and hours grinding this out, so hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
The battle against the Fallen that took place here, it made Titans famous. Not in a good way.
You say that like the warlocks and hunters sat on their hands.
Get off this line, Osiris. I'm showing the Guardian something very important.
Make me.
You would not survive that, but you made me laugh. You can stay. The fabled yellow horns of legend were constructed from the armor of guardians who died here. Final deaths, all of them.
What happened here wasn't your fault. Or mine.
We would have lost if not for Shax's last stand. With Nkeichi and Abdi, and Truth, Li Feng, Anna, they all believed in him.
He's more stubborn than you.
I have never known him to give up, ever. He's taught me a lot. Guardian, whether you wanted it or not, you've become the best of us. Or close to it. Without you, there would be no Saint 14. The Battle of Twilight Gap might have been lost.
Saint, your ego knows no bounds.
And you have a fat head, Warlock.
What's all this? Guardian, there are no sanctioned matches at Twilight Gap right now.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Osiris!
Warlord Shax, as I live and breathe.
Saint 14? I thought you were dead.
Brother, I have always hated you.
They'll be at this for a while, Guardian. Feel free to move about the universe. I'm sure you have better things to do than listen to this.
Shax, the Crucible. What have you done with it?
It's not the crucible by which you and I were forged. Took years. But Twilight Gap changed everything. After that day out there, the Crucible went from a place where we settled our differences to a place where we bettered ourselves.
I heard you give out some amazing weapons to your fighters.
Those weapons are Earth blood, sweat, and tears.
Are you sure your fighters are bettering themselves or chasing hardware?
Listen, even Guardians need to get paid once in a while.
When you put it that way, you sound like that sad, lonely rat man who lives downstairs.
The Drifter. Keep your enemies close, right? Watch him for us.
I was shocked to see Eris mourn again. She is not as she was.
She represents the best of us. Ghostless. And stronger than you and me both.
Perhaps we could get her a bigger gun. She would not have to carry that rock all the time. Speaking of guns, tell me more about these weapons you've crafted. I am not allowed to earn them. I have heard you made one for young Redrix. Redrix's Claymore?
Broadsword.
Whatever. There was a hand cannon as well. You made one for Yosef. Luna's Howl.
Yes, Luna was his dog. She passed on the moon, fighting Hive.
Those bastards. I'm glad you killed their king.
Are these questions leading anywhere, Saint?
Yes. The long rifle you designed, the revoker, what's the story behind it? What does it do?
It shoots bullets, Saint. It's a gun.
All the good work you've done. The city is amazing. The tower is amazing.
Anything I've done pales in comparison to what our Guardian has accomplished.
I always told you he would return to save us.
Still wearing that spinfoil hat, I see. The Guardian saved you with Vextech. He is not a divine savior.
Wanna bet?
Oh, you never change.
And you still owe me Glimmer.
In my defense, you were dead. And I don't make much as Crucible handler.
You know, when I walk the streets of the city, the children demand I carry them. I do so, but I ask them to sing me a song. A song of their people.
No, I refuse.
Then you can pay me. A titan is only as good as his word.
But I don't know any songs.
Make something up.
Let me see. Eris hummed a few bars on the moon. How did it go? I'm on the moon. It's made of cheese.
That is awful.
It's not my song. It's Eris's.